Hi guys, welcome to Football with Brownie. Hope you're well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe, spreading that love right across the big bad world. Absolutely knackered. It is, what is it, 5 o'clock in the morning or something here in Sydney. Hope you're all well. It is the Yorkshire Derby. Sheffield Wednesday against Leeds, watch along. And I hope you can join me and what should be a fascinating game. And it has been very good games between these two teams in the past. Approximately 20 miles, 30 miles between them. Yeah, proper Yorkshire Derby, this one. Anyway, before I go any further, sorry, I am a bit behind. Okay, on that ticker below, check out, please hit the like button, yeah? Hit the like button before anything else. Check the ticker bar below. Please like, share, subscribe, Football with Brownie. Football with Brownie on Facebook, which is very, very popular nowadays. You got the Twitter or X information, Threads, and the Instagram information. So I'll keep that going. And then these are the latest figures. All of them on the app, apart from YouTube. YouTube stayed the same. Just kicked off anyway. Leeds have just kicked off. Wearing yellow. The away kit is yellow tonight. And immediately on the attack. One second. We may have a guest on. One moment. Let me send the link. Yeah, Hillsborough. Obviously, the home of Sheffield Wednesday. I've been there twice. Went to watch Everton there years ago. Sheffield Wednesday, Everton. Andre Konchowski scored a hat-trick on that game when they won 5-3. I think David Hirsch may have scored a hat-trick as well, or he may have had two. And then I've also watched Cardiff there as well. Cardiff needed a win that to get a playoff position last game of the season, and they lost 3-0. Okay, Bogle with the throw-in of Leeds. Who's in the chat? Stephen Hawken is in chat. Hi, my friend. Hope you're well, bro. Hawkwind. Hope you're well. I'm absolutely knackered. I do apologize, guys, if I'm coming across really tired and slow. Well, I am slow anyway, but yeah, thanks for joining, Hawken. Hawkwind. Okay, Sheffield Wednesday then with throw-in. Goes back to a throw-in. Cross coming over, headed away. Leeds try and counter, definitely press. With a long ball, Sheffield Wednesday keeper goes right up to the other penalty area. And Leeds struggle to get it away. No, I thought it may have been a free kick there. Look, yeah, I am, mate. I am. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't have a best of sleeps anyway. I'm waiting for a phone call from Spain. Well, I was warned that she was going out with her friends tonight, so. Hi Tom, hope you well, my friend. What's your prediction? I was going to be honest, I was going to put a bet on. I would have gone 2-1 Leeds. I would have gone 2-1 Leeds. Let's see. Anyway, Leeds on the attack. Out to Ganacho. Oh, bit of ping pong in the area there, but he looks a young keeper, doesn't he? Beadle, Sheffield Wednesday keeper. Mr. Thomas. I don't know about that. You'll have to ask him. Oh. Okay, go kick Sheffield Wednesday. Coming up to the first 5 minutes. Okay, ball goes down to the left-hand side of Leeds. Sheffield Wednesday checks back inside. He thinks he's fucking Maradona. Wanted to take them all on, but yeah, he gets a corner out of his troubles anyway. Okay, Sheffield Wednesday corner. First corner of the game, man. Ball coming over. Headed up in the air. Goes back out wide. The crosser, the original crosser, corner taker, volleyed it back in, got nowhere. It's a bit of a kick and rush opening few minutes. But that's a derby for you, I suppose, isn't it? Okay, Bannon picks the ball up, puts it to the Sheffield Wednesday right, and they attacking down that flank. Ball coming in, headed away by Joe Roden, I think. Yeah, over the years, Sheffield Wednesday. I'm of the age where I think Sheffield Wednesday is the most. I think the biggest club in Sheffield. But I'm sure people younger than me would think that United is the biggest. But I remember Sheffield Wednesday beating. They were in what was called the Championship under Ron Atkinson, and they beat Manchester United in the final of the League Cup, whatever you call it now. Changes sponsorship all the time. But who remembers Eric Cantona actually playing for Sheffield Wednesday? There you go. Eric Cantona was meant to sign for Sheffield Wednesday when he first came to England. He played in a six-a-side tournament, and he played really well. But when they were going to sign a contract, they agreed to sign a contract. But then Sheffield Wednesday boss Trevor Francis explained to him that he wanted a further trial on a full pitch rather than a six-a-side pitch. Cantona, being Cantona, didn't agree with that decision, so pulled out. Days later, he then signed terms with Leeds United. So he actually played in that six-a-side tournament for Sheffield Wednesday. There you go, and the rest is history. Okay, Leeds with a corner. Oh, but coming in, that was a tasty cross. Leeds went short, and the player tried to, he did take by Bannon on. Daniel James on there, I think. Low cross, and it went wide. Guys, please hit the like button. Got a bit messy in the restart, but Sheffield Wednesday clean it back up, and they now attacking the left-hand side. The ball ends up straight at Messler, is it, for the Leeds goalkeeper. Bargaff is in the house. Hi Bargaff, hope you're well, bro. What time is it in Miami, man? It's 5:10 now here. Thanks for joining. Guys, hit the like button as well, remember, yeah? I hate this layout. Hang on 1 second. Oh, that's better. There you go. There you go, I'll do it. Oh, anyway. So 11 and a half minutes. Bargaff, it's 3:11 in the afternoon, yeah? Oh, nice time of the day. Watched Leeds last week. Who did they play last week? I can't remember who they played last week now. Why do players who experience Premier struggle at Championship? Championship is a different ball game, to be honest. That's a good question, though. In my opinion, Championship is a different ball game. It can go on for months. Ball comes over. It can go on for months. Saturday, Wednesday. Remember, it's what is it, about eight more games in the Championship than it is in the Premier League, and it's a different kind of game. In the Premier League, defenders tend to don't dive in a lot. Championship defenders, they dive in. They kind of like old-fashioned defending, really, at times. And remember, there's no VAR, so they tend to be able to get away with more than what they will in the Premier League. Still should be levels, though. Maybe. And Bargav says, good evening, good afternoon to everyone. Oh, BX Scanner, sorry. Hi, BX Scanner. Hope you're well, bro. Hope you're well. Champion Few's got no front press. Yeah. We try to. In a way, I'm glad. I'll be honest with you. I'm getting sick of every team trying to follow Pep's version of fucking football. It pisses me off. And it starts to get boring, if I'm honest with you. I'm not saying kick and rush or anything, but everyone wants to play one man up front and, just the same. And one man up front and the left back or right back coming into midfield and all that. And it's just fucking boring, man. Pep, too right. It's fucking boring. People get on me for it, yeah. Being an extra requirement is must have worked. Yeah, I know. Just look at the Chelsea manager. Okay, Sheffield Wednesday going, oh, great ball, oh, unlucky. Inches away from a striker there. They still got it, though. Sheffield Wednesday still got it. And come off Bogle, gone for a corner. I do apologize if you can hear my phone go in the background. I know I should put it on. I should put it on silent, but I'm expecting a phone call, guys. Oh. So what we got? We got what? 25 people watching. So I hope it's 25 likes in it on this. Okay, Sheffield Wednesday got short corner. Crushed is headed away. Do you think the best coaches actually make it to the top? Do they make it to? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There are good coaches at lower level, but I think, as the saying goes, the cream does rise to the top. What annoys me is that it seems to be a merry-go-round, a managerial merry-go-round, where people end up, where managers, after a while, after being sacked for so long, they realise, oh, okay, if I just get jobs and continue to be sacked, I can make my fortune there. I know we were talking last night with a guy from Romania in a chat on about Neil Lennon. Now, Lennon was only in charge for 6 games. The guy had one. The Romanian fella said that the guy had 1.5 million euro payoff, but just for 6 games. Free kick ran by Sheffield Wednesday. Ball went over into the area. A bit of ping pong. It's definitely a derby kind of feel to this. Well, it is, I suppose. Politics happens. Yeah. Listen, Bargath, football is one of the most sturdiest industries you can get. Even the likes of Simon Jordan and that say that. crossover again. Sheffield Wednesday do think that they can get some success down this left-hand side, where Bogle is playing right back. Leeds now, trying to get Ganacho away on the counter. Or Goncho, is it? Fucking Ganacho plays for Man United. Just shows how tired I am. Randy, how are you, bro? We should have got it down to what? What? We shouldn't have got rid of. You're gonna have to write that again, I'm so tired, bro. I haven't got the reading mind for. Get a good style that is breathtaking. Leeds on the counter now. Offside. See Simon Corden, hard and rock place. He probably knows better styles than more. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. Sheffield Wednesday with free kick. What we just under 20 minutes. So sink if you can. Excuse Brownie. Who you calling Barger? Oh, you know. I'm so tired. You know, I'm not kidding you, yeah? My eyes are glazed. The screen, you know, the screen is blurry. even when I done that watch along, that type of watch along, I couldn't get the stream working. But with Chelsea yesterday, yeah, right. After I just went, I thought, okay, I'll go to the gym. I thought I'd go to the gym, huh? Oh. I stopped the stream. Oh, I thought I'll just have 1 hour. I went back to bed for 5 hours. Bargain, what's best football you've seen with skills and trickery? It all depends what skills you're talking about, if I'm honest with you. I always found it, the pitches now are like carpets. I always found it to be a skill to be able to play football in a mud bath, if you know what I mean. You know, I always found it being it was an additional skill if you could control a football, you know, with on a pitch where there's hardly any grass. You know, skills to some people don't seem to be skills to another person. I think that's maybe a generation thing. But I mean, personally, the game, if you want the best football game live, probably the Madrid derby one. I went to a Madrid derby and it was the last Madrid derby ever to be played in a Vicente Calderon stadium, which is Atleti's old ground. And Real Madrid, basically because the counter attackers smashed Atletico 3-0. And Bale ripped another hole in the backside of the defenders, and the kind of link up play he'd had with Ronaldo at the time. Ronaldo had a hat-trick on that day, but one was a penalty. But that was probably the most skillful game I've personally experienced. Leeds now attacking the right-hand side. Goncho puts it through. Goes down and goal. 1-0 Leeds. Aronson. There's limbs in that away end, that's for sure. One second. There's limbs in that away end. The Hillsborough away end used to be the biggest away end in the Premier League when they were in the Premier League. So 1-0 Leeds. Let's change the banner here. There you go. Okay, Randy then says, I said Mick McCarthy is like our all right, okay, sorry man, sorry Randy. Mick McCarthy, jeez. Talking about him last night as well, weren't we? If priority, you enjoying yourself. In Florida, we accept it more. You're gonna make it look stupid, fair play. Hi MM, hope you well. Leeds now trying to get our second goal. Not sure. He gets absolutely hammered. Ingleson takes him out. Or he wasn't not sure anyway, but who was it? Anyway, it's still pay the bills where I'm from. I like you. I like your style of it. I like your style of it, Bargath. Okay, free kick to Leeds then. Approximately 10 yards, 15 yards outside the area. Aronson. Oh, keeper knew. Keeper had it covered. So Leeds fans have got both the upper and lower tiers of that away end then, which I can't remember the name of the away end now in Hillsborough. Bullen's Road, isn't it? No. Anyway. Ryan's in the chat. Hi Ryan. Yeah, it's just 1-0 Leeds. They just scored, mate. Proper derby, bro. And Nacho gets a yellow card. Say that as I'm hearing thunder and lightning. Who scored? Aronson. We're checking that. Yeah, Tom did pop in before kickoff. He goes Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, shot blocked by around about the penalty spot by Bannon. There's a switch it. Offside flag goes up. Yeah, Tom did come in before the game started. I think he's going to come in at half time, I think. One of these days, you guys get to catch Top Bowler. One of these channels, one best channels out there. One of these days, hope you guys, yeah, essence of football. Tom's favourite player. Is it? I don't know. That's guys, crazy numbers with that with Ronaldo's channel, isn't it? But I bet Ronaldo won't be doing watch-alongs or late night chats or anything like that. But good luck to him. Good luck to him. If he wants to collaborate, let me know. Ronaldo, let me know, yeah? So we're coming up to a half an hour mark then, and it's Sheffield Wednesday, Leeds 1. Goal by Aronson. It was coming, to be quite honest with you, but it has been a feisty derby, let's just say. Tell you what, that Nacho, he's getting some treatment by the defenders, I tell you. Definitely seen as a danger man. Okay, bit of ping pong in the middle of a park, and Leeds come away with it. A shot. Oh, look it out. And it's shot goes back to the goalkeeper. Right, guys, hit that like button, yeah? Hit that like button. All helps with the algorithm. And I'm going to have to start building this channel up again now after my 17-month holiday. Okay. Sheffield Wednesday working his left-hand side again. Winger thinks he got Bogle in the palm of his hand. But Bogle done well then to put that block in. As Dan James comes away with the ball. That ball over the top by Leeds goes nowhere. I'll see if Tom wants to come in now. Copy link. Oh, he's backstage. Oh, Sam is here. Hi, Sam. Hope you're well, bro.
Hello, hello, hello. How you doing?
All right, man. I do apologise. I do apologise. This phone is just gone mad, mate. The notifications with that Facebook goes crazy. So I do apologise. I didn't see you backstage then for a
No,
moment.
I was only waiting for about 5 minutes. It's all right.
So how's the? Have you got the stream going?
Yeah, so what it is, I've got this in Norway. All the football, Championship and Premier League, all of it's on this streaming service.
Okay.
That's it's official, it's proper. I pay for it every month, and all of a sudden it just wasn't working. And what it managed to do is, for some reason, because I'd been using my laptop a lot, it automatically somehow logged me out of the TV. I'm using a smart TV to watch it at the same time,
Yeah.
and it somehow logged me out of the bloody smart TV without. I couldn't see that I was logged out. It was really strange; it just wasn't working. So I had to redo it all and log in again. It took a little while, and then it was working again. So yeah.
Well, that happened to me last night. I was trying to do a Chelsea watch along. I couldn't get a stream on, so me and Tom just spoke for 90 minutes while people in the chat were telling us the score.
Yeah, why not? Why not? No, I've got it working now. It's good. I've got it on the old smart TV.
And
And,
how are
and
things with you?
lo and behold, Leeds are winning. I can't believe it.
I know it's been a proper Yorkshire derby. It was a good goal, to be honest.
I
From
didn't see it. Didn't see who scored.
Aronson.
Oh, Aronson, right? Okay.
But it is back and forth quite often. How are things in Norway?
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, we've still got a bit of a tail end of the summer. Still, it was pissing down with rain today, but yeah, we're still quite warm temperatures.
I was just going to say it looked like you caught the sun.
Pardon? What'd you say?
Looks like you caught the sun.
Yeah, I mean it's the last few days have been really sunny, so yeah, I was out a little bit in the sun. It was quite nice. So yeah. So how about you down there? It's not cold in Sydney, is it?
It was when I first come over. It's starting to get more milder now.
Yeah.
Um, but it's like Spain. You don't have central heating.
Yeah, and it doesn't really get very cold in Sydney, does it? In the winter time there.
You can go. We can go skiing a few hours away.
Yeah.
But yeah, it all depends. It all depends how much you climatize. Do you know what I mean? When I first went to Spain, I in like some parts, I thought it was really hot, and then I'm looking around, and the locals were wearing jumpers and jackets and so on. And
Yeah, they're
then
not used to it.
I was thinking, what are these crazy people like?
Yeah, they're not
12
used
months
to it.
later, as I was acclimatized, at that same time of the month, it was me who was walking around with bloody jumpers.
Yeah, because you're going in towards winter down there, aren't you?
We're coming to the
No,
end.
sorry, summer. You're going in towards
Yeah,
summer,
yeah,
aren't
yeah,
you?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're
Going into
going towards winter. You're going towards summer because it's the opposite down there, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So we're going into spring at the moment, but no, as a whole, I mean, I got family here, which helps a lot.
Yeah.
Um, uh, yeah, and I've been here before. I've been here before. I mean, it's a lot of change. Randy will tell you.
Yeah.
A
I bet
lot of
it's all
change,
different
especially
now.
in 24 hours, 24 years since I was last year.
Yeah, in 24 years, you're going to see a lot of difference, probably, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the districts are just, the red light area, which I used to work in. I used to work in the red light area.
Why am I not surprised?
No, I used to work in a bank. The bank branch was in the red light area,
Yeah.
and it's quite funny really because I knew all the characters, all the prostitutes, and everything.
Yeah.
Basically, because they'd have to come into a branch and change the US dollars from a customer's money, and things like
Right.
that. But the red light district is basically just a normal district now. They cleaned it all up.
Been gentrified, as they say.
Yeah, yeah. And it's taken away the grittiness of Sydney, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah. I know what you like. You like a bit of the old gritty, don't you?
Yeah. Back then, it was one occasion I turned up to work and the front of the bank was all police taped off because it was a shooting happened. A killing happened about a couple of hours before. Yeah. I do like that kind of...
You like a bit of drama.
Yeah. It does seem like Leeds are trying to get a second before half time.
Yeah, Leeds are definitely on top here. They're pushing, they're getting the ball into the box.
So what do you think of Arsenal? You're an Arsenal fan. Sam, what do you think of Arsenal's first game last week?
I thought it was pretty good considering it's the first game. As I said back then, not all the players are 100%, ready yet because they've only had a couple of games really before the start of the season. Because they've had prolonged breaks after because they've been involved in the Euros or other competitions, and they obviously needed a bit of a break before getting ready. So yeah, I mean, a few of the players. Oh, Sheffield Wednesday on the break here. Let's see how that goes. Nah, slow down. That's it. Messed it up. Yeah, no. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty pleased considering it's the first game. I mean, it's not going to be full flow, is it? In the first game, so good 2-0 clean sheet. I'm pleased with that. Be interesting to see tomorrow though. Tomorrow's a much bigger test away at Villa.
Yeah, but I mean, people go on about that game last week against West Ham, but it was West Ham were giving it to them on a plate. I don't think
it was Wolves, wasn't it? We played Wolves, not West Ham.
It's been fit and it's been match fit, and a lot of these people don't understand. There's a massive difference between being fit and being match fit.
Yeah, because you've got the game has it's got a tempo to it, and all of that, and you got to get used to playing. It's after if you've had a break and all of that, it takes a little while to get back into it. That's why they normally play pre-season games to get into it. But as I said, about half the team, or over half the team, only played a couple of pre-season games because they'd been on holiday and everything after having a long season playing through the summer. So I think I think it was good considering that. But yeah, tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow away at Villa, that's going to be hard. Villa Park is not really a ground we do very well at. We lost there last season. So it will be interesting to see tomorrow.
Emery against Arsenal again.
Pardon?
Emery against Arsenal.
Yeah. Emery, I mean, he's a good manager. There's no two ways about it. He's obviously done very well in Spain, and what he's done at Villa is also very good, considering where they were when he took over. He's a good manager. He's definitely one of the better managers in the league.
And then for my team, Cardiff City,
how are they doing? They've been. How many games have they played now? 3?
No, 2.
2, yeah.
We got 0 points, and the next game is against Swansea.
Right. Well, a local it's a derby, isn't it?
Yeah. So we played the first game. We played with Sunderland at home. I done a watch along before the game. I was saying, I believe in the hype. I was believing the hype from what Cardiff City fucking media team were putting out. I thought, I can feel playoffs. I can feel playoffs. By 60 minutes of a game, we were already 1-0 down, playing shite. And it's a hope that kills you in football, isn't it?
It is. It definitely is.
And we went to Burnley last week. We lost 5-0.
5-0. I mean, well, Burnley just come down from the Premier League, didn't they?
Yeah.
So they're going to be a tough opposition, aren't they? But still, 5 goals is a bit of
a... I
Bit of
was
a letdown.
I predicted 3 or 4, but not 5.
Yeah, 5's a bit of a letdown, isn't it? You know, you shouldn't really be conceding 5.
Yeah. So let's hope we can put it right tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know. We seem to be fucking signing defender after defender. I'm thinking, hang on, we haven't fucking scored a goal yet. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you need defenders as well after losing 5-0.
Yeah, I know, yeah. And McGuinness, we sold McGuinness for 10 million.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he went to Luton for 10 million.
Oh, Luton, eh? Right.
Mark McGuinness, he was by far the best defender we had, but he didn't play in the opening games, you see. Now we know why.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, obviously keeping him ready to
Because
go.
10 million for, for him. I think we had him for Arsenal for 500,000, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't much, was it?
I can't remember now. But that's something you can't turn, Cardiff can't turn down. So if it meant that he had to be left out of the team for the first two games, and I can understand it, you know.
Yeah, that's what they do, innit? They don't take a chance with the player if they're going to sell him.
Leeds on the attack are going into a.
Oh. Yeah, Leeds are doing well here. I mean, it seems to be all Leeds.
Yeah.
Coming up for half time now, 45 minutes gone.
Yeah, we've had to sell a couple of players, haven't they, lately, Leeds?
Yeah, they've been selling recently. They have quite a decent transfer kitty now. I mean, considering the players they've sold, but they don't seem to be. I was talking to Tom about this. They don't seem to be buying anyone.
I know.
Apparently, they just got hold of some player from Almeida. They haven't paid much for him.
Some Algerian kid, is it?
I'm not quite sure about where he's from, but yeah, apparently he's done quite well for Almeida in Spain. I think he's one of those players who sort of like, it's been scouted through the old data analysis.
Yeah, that's happening so much more nowadays, isn't it?
Well, it seems to be working quite well for the clubs that have the people who can use it, in a good way, because it unearths some rough diamonds, doesn't it?
Yeah. I know one of the first players to have been bought through that system was Sobchak, wasn't he, at West Ham?
Yeah, he turned out quite good. Yeah. I know he hasn't been at his best lately, but I mean, he had a very good season a couple of seasons ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
When you were whining and dining with the Czech ambassador.
I know. It. You have invited me. You have invited me, but because he's the ambassador in Madrid now.
You know what you should do? You should get in with the Czech ambassador in Sydney. They must have a Czech embassy in Sydney.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah, or it's probably in Canberra, I suppose. I don't know.
What?
Probably in Canberra.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I completely forgot my geography for a second. Canberra is, of course, the capital of Australia. Yeah.
Yeah, no. But there are a lot of embassies in Sydney rather than Canberra. So
well, it makes sense, doesn't it? Because Canberra's not really very big, is it?
No, it's kind of like No, I know every city is a man-made city, but it's kind of like one of those cities which is just capital by name, not by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not the big financial hub and like the major hub. The major hub is Sydney, isn't it? Of course.
Yeah. Can you just bear with me? I just need a proper toilet for a minute.
Sure. Yeah, it's half time now. Leeds 1-0.
Yeah. Just bear with me. Hold the fort.
I'll hold the fort for you. Is there anyone in the chat? I don't know. Seems to be very quiet. I don't think I hear my TV on in the background. I'll turn it down a bit. There we go. Is there anyone in the chat? Say hello, hello, hello if you're there. Anyway, Leeds, from what I saw, from the end of the first half there, I think I got about the last 20 minutes or so. Yeah, they looked pretty decent. They were definitely all over Sheffield Wednesday. Leeds haven't had the best of starts of the season, have they, in the Championship, but they might be able to turn it around. It's only early days. I mean, it's the third game, isn't it? So, yeah, early days, plenty of time to turn it around. But they will probably need to make some additions.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
There he is.
Sam, a roving reporter.
Look at him. He's growing a beard. Look at him.
Yeah, it's been so stressful watching Leeds, but I'll grow a beard in 45 minutes.
That's what Leeds does to you.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
What do you think, Tom, first half?
I think opening 20 minutes was quite difficult. Sheffield Wednesday were very much we're not very good, but we're going to work very hard because it's Leeds United. I know that sounds really arrogant, but that is the general feeling you get when it's a derby game, for example. Then I think sort of the natural talent sort of took over, if that makes sense, as in like the passing became more crisp. Theirs progressively got more lazy and worse. Our passing's not been great, but you get away with that in the Championship when the other team is also not great.
Well, Tom, I can tell you because I'm actually on the halftime feed I've got here. They're showing the stats, and I can tell you this is the funny thing with football. You know what you're seeing with your eyes, stats can show you something very, very different. And it says here the Leeds passing accuracy on the first half is 90%.
To be fair, though, that can be easily explained by you're going to have good passing accuracy when most of the passes are to the goalkeeper and backwards. No, what I will say, like, it sounds like I'm digging them out. When you're 1-0 up, you can afford to sacrifice, a massive attacking endeavour to go, well, they need to score past us, so we can afford to do like the passing triangles that we've been doing. And there was even a passage of play, where essentially you had 4 players stood in a square, just giving themselves the ball with one player. It was like Piggy in the middle, basically, with the poor Sheffield Wednesday lad stood there. It went nowhere ultimately because it's Leeds United, but that's generally how you end up with 90% pass accuracy in 45 minutes.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. It depends on how you pass the ball, doesn't it? But I caught the last 20 minutes, and when I saw Leeds, they looked like they were dominating Sheffield Wednesday. Anyway, they was getting a lot of balls into the box, and Sheffield Wednesday couldn't really create much at all from what I was watching.
The irony of it is, I could be wrong here, is that about a minute before the goal, I turned around and went, is Aronson playing? Because it felt like he was doing nothing. And then all of a sudden, Aronson just scored. So football's weird like that. Sorry, Brownie, go on. Hello, Brownie. Sorry, rude of me.
I thought that Sheffield Wednesday thought they were going to get a bit of success down that left-hand side against Bogle because they were trying to get at him for first, as you mentioned, the first 20 minutes. And during that first 20 minutes, Bannon started putting his foot on the ball and dictating it a bit. And then what I found then was that Leeds all of a sudden thought, okay, let's try and bypass Bannon, longer balls to Nacho, is it? That Italian kid. And that's, that kind of how the goal came, really, by using him. He's getting hacked left, right, and centre. Fair play to him.
But my first thought when Aronson scored, other than, oh my God, we've scored, yes, come on Leeds, because I'm not that much of a prick. But my actual first thought was, okay, you've scored 2 goals this season now, 38 more to go, and then I'll forgive you for fucking off last year. I don't set unfair targets, right? All I expect is 40 goals out of 46 games. And I'll even throw it in the FA Cup to be super generous, because I'm a generous person. So he's probably got 47 games. So
and Ryan did say that that Aronson is your favourite player.
Yeah, in the context of favourite meaning least favourite, because he fucked off to Germany. I mean, people were trying to get out of Germany in 1945, but he was, my apologies. I shouldn't say things like that. I'm sorry. Don't mention the war. Don't mention the war. Sorry, that was my one directive before I came in. Brownie was like, "What's that, Tom? Do not mention the war." And then I immediately, within about 7 minutes, mentioned the war. So
hey, it's football, Brownie. No problem, man.
I just watched the replay of the goal because I hadn't seen it. It was a lovely attack. That little heel flick there on the right wing there to release the player down the wing. That was great.
It was a good move.
Yeah, lovely little move.
But yeah, I thought they were attacking Boga a bit, and then by Bannon was, he was putting his foot on the ball, directing it, spreading it left and right, and you haven't even seen him since Leeds went 1-0 up.
My one theory on Barry Bannon is I don't watch Barry Bannon for 44 games of a season usually, so I believe he's usually quite shite. But apparently, in the 2 games a year he plays against Leeds, he turns into Lionel Messi of like midfield work rate. And I know that's a contradiction because he has no work rate, but still, I feel like Barry Bannon hates us, but still, it's all right because I hate him.
I've seen him rip Cardiff a new one quite often, and he I won't be surprised if he done it this season when he's 38 again. When on his day he can really step up to the mark. Fair play to him.
Father Time will come for Barry Bannon eventually, but it'll probably be in about 20 years. Because has he accepted he's going bald yet? Because that was a thing going around this week with his tuft of hair at the front. But still, yeah. I'm not body shaming Barry Bannon. Let's make it clear. Let's make it clear to the social media police. I'm not body shaming Barry Bannon.
Proper Bobby Charlton.
Someone I will shame is Wilfried Gnonto, because that man is playing with the demeanour of someone that wants to be hacked off at half-time and sold to Everton by 10 o'clock. And personally, I'll drive him there myself because he can go fuck himself.
You don't like Gnonto anymore now?
I didn't like Gnonto since the moment he decided to not get on the bus against Birmingham last year. It's like, you're afraid to play Birmingham because you want to go to Everton. Who wants to go to Everton? Sorry.
I agree with you.
This is about 900 facets of dislike. So,
we've got Blackpool fan in here. We've got Blackpool fan.
Oh, Carl,
I hope you're well and good from Carl, a Blackpool fan. Hi, Carl. Hey, what happened to you? You a lot last week. They sacked your manager after 2 games, or 1 game. Anyway, so
they give me nightmares about Blackpool.
Oh, hey, after that playoff final. Oh, yeah. I don't even, 10, 15 years later, I still haven't fucking got over it.
You gentlemen wouldn't know this. I'm sure Carl will remember this. They won 5-0 at Ellen Road in about 2011. I could be wrong on the year. They won 5-0 at Ellen Road. I think they scored 4 goals at half-time. The goalkeeper made a mistake so bad it actually got a defender sent off for handball to try and recover the ball. we subbed him off, the goalkeeper, to bring on an 18-year-old that had never played a professional game before. And then, to be fair, he only conceded one goal. It was like, the game was already gone by then. But yeah, that's quite a famous night in the history of Leeds because it was woeful. And Blackpool won 5-0 at Ellen Road. Why wouldn't you remember that?
No, it sounds traumatic.
John Joe Shelby scored as well, ironically.
Oh,
Sounds traumatic.
Swansea bastard. He's come back and he said, we did. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Oh, he's on about the 5-0. I don't actually remember that moment, no. He's on about 5-0 as well. And last week. What was I going to say? What's happening with transfer business then? Is it the FFP coming back to haunt Leeds or what?
Well, apparently we are projected to pass it because, of course, you're never going to fail FFP if you sell £150 million worth of players and then buy no one. So, in fact, the FFP gods are rather fond of you in that situation. But no, yesterday we went out and bought a player from Almeria for 10 million. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to dig him out. I'm not going to praise him high heaven because I've not watched one clip of his on YouTube. But by the same token, I didn't know who Rafinha was 4 years ago. So he could turn out to be the next best thing since sliced bread. And then it'll turn out that he has a 15 million release clause and then Everton will buy him. So, because that's football.
What's this obsession you've got with Everton?
They are the Tottenham of the North. Let's just say.
Tottenham of the North. Okay, all right.
On about Everton, I see that a very rare transfer could happen sooner rather than later, as an Everton player could be going on across Stanley Park to Liverpool with Bramthwaite. I was being reported.
They're one of their good players, so probably one of two of them. Anyway, sorry. I better go to watch the rest of the game. But if you gentlemen are still around after, I would not mind coming back on to because presumably you want to go to bed or that. So I promise I won't be too long. But no, thank you for inviting me on, Brownie.
No problem, mate. No worries.
Enjoy the second half. I hope the Sheffield Wednesday fans don't. So anyway, sorry, what? Have a good 45, gentlemen.
Yeah, you too, Tom.
No problem.
Yes.
Carl remembers it now. You remember it.
Yes.
Oh, I had to get tomatoes. Do you like these tomatoes? Do you like cherry tomatoes, Sam?
No, I'm not really into tomatoes myself, to be honest. No. What time is it down there for you now?
I got my laptop on UK time, so hang on.
Six in the morning.
6 in the morning, yeah.
Wow, bloody hell, you're up early, aren't you?
Oh. 6 in the morning.
6 in the bloody morning.
This would normally be to be honest, ever since I come over, I have kind of like uniform myself, right? Get up early-ish and go to the gym.
Yeah.
But yesterday was too early and it just delayed my, yesterday I've done it same day. I got up at 4:30.
Bloody hell, that's early.
Try and set everything up. And I think, okay, I'll just do the watch along and then I'll go straight to the gym. I finish a lot watch along, I'm going straight to bed, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you probably got tired sitting watching the game, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so
kicking off now, aren't they? Second half kicking off now.
Yes. Yeah, no, I think I went for 2-1. I didn't put a bet on, but I was meant to put a bet on, and I would have done 2-1. So you watch now. You watch. when I don't put the bloody money on, I fucking win a bet.
That's
I win
always the
I
way.
win a, yeah.
That is how life works, isn't it? That is how life works.
I know.
All right, so we're off here now. We're just a minute into the second half now. Let's see how Leeds get on.
Yeah, I've been to that. It used to be, I don't know if it's the same now, but Hillsborough used to be the biggest away end in the Premier League.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like 9,000, I think. And then for a while, then when I went down from the Premier League, the bottom tier used to be given to the home fans of that one end behind the goal. But I think they got two, because it's a derby. They've given them the top and bottom, I think.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
Sheffield Wednesday's goalie is called Beadle, isn't he?
Oh.
I was thinking Jeremy Beadle. Beadle's about.
I know. Like, you know, with a crump hand, isn't it? So yeah, Jeremy Beadle, isn't it? Jeremy Beadle's hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had some funny shows back in the day, didn't he?
Watch out, Beadle's about.
Yeah, that hidden camera stuff was pretty funny.
I've been watching, I tell you what, right? And it would have been like 5 o'clock. And yeah. Was I watching it before? I think it would have been like 5 o'clock in the morning, UK time. I've been watching reruns of Saint and Greavesy on like ITV.
Oh, wow, cool. That's going back, isn't it?
Yeah. And it was about... It was about 3 o'clock, and I worked it out. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning before breakfast, before like BBC Breakfast would start, or no, it was on ITV, but whatever. Good Morning Britain, or whatever you call it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, Leeds are through it. Lovely through ball. Go.
Oh, you're
Lovely
ahead
goal.
of me. You're ahead of me.
What's
There
his
we
name?
go.
James.
Was it 2-0 now, was it? Oh, good ball.
Lovely ball through.
I think he scuffed that end goal, but
Cheeky little finish as well. Lovely little finish there from Dan James.
yes, 2-0.
Very accomplished finish. Normally he couldn't hit a fucking barn door. He couldn't, but lovely little finish there.
And Tom is he's already in the chat. Tom.
Yeah, yes, of course he is. Yep.
You see, I wish he scored a fucking goal against Poland in the bloody qualifier for the Euros. You know, he missed for Wales, didn't he?
It's a lovely little chip over the goalie. The goalie goes down to his left, and he's just chipped it just over him. It's lovely.
There you go.
Fucking Beatles about
it was a great football that.
Beatles about fucking flopping about like a salmon he was. That was a joke, Dan James.
Do you think he missed
Dan
it?
James. Remember when Dan James was going to United?
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell were they thinking? I mean, he's nowhere near good enough for them.
Probably made money on him, didn't they? You think?
I don't know. I don't think they really did, to be honest, because I think they paid, not a lot for him, but quite a bit, and he was just pants, wasn't he? I mean, I don't think they made any money on him. They can't have.
Good at him from Swansea. He got booked as well for the celebration.
All right.
and yeah, Tom was dictating to. You know, he's getting a bit up himself now on his channel. Is our Tom?
Who does he think he is? Who does he think he is? Huh?
I know. Tom, remind yourself the name of his channel. Remind yourself the name of it. Yeah, no, Dan James.
Yeah, it's a good goal. He's got a bit of speed on him. He's got speed on him, and he's got a good fair bit of pace on him. But normally it's his, it's his
normally
the last touch that normally lets him down, but not there. He was good there.
He needs five chances to score one.
Yeah, plenty of those players around. We've got that problem with Martinelli.
Yeah, no, he's gone quiet, hasn't he, in recent times?
Martinelli is so good at getting down the wing, getting past the player into the box. He is so good at that. But as soon as he's in the box, he's always making the wrong decision, passing it to the wrong spot, or he'll do like a ridiculously crap finish. And he needs, like you said, he needs about 5 or 6 or 7 chances before he'll score a goal. But it's just such a shame, because if he had that final touch on him, he would be absolutely top world class.
But they would make a fair whack on him if they sold him now, Sam, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, we bought him for next to nothing.
Yeah.
He's worth a lot of money now. Apparently, Marino's going to be confirmed any day soon now. It's a decent signing.
I've heard for so long now. This is,
Well, it's confirmed by Romano. Was it today or yesterday? I think it was yesterday. We're linked to that Lookman as well. I really like him, that Lookman.
Oh, he played for Everton, didn't he? Everton, Charlton and that.
Yeah, way back when. But now he's he's really good now. Another tricky winger. You just get past anyone along the wing.
Played for Fulham, didn't he? He messed up on that penalty against West Ham a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean he's been for a few years of development, hasn't he? But all of a sudden now, the last couple of seasons, he's really come along. Sheffield Wednesday are struggling a bit, aren't they? I mean, There's not much quality in possession with Sheffield Wednesday. When they get the ball, not really much happens, does it?
I think when they conceded that first goal, I thought they just thought themselves, there's no way we're going to come back from this now. The only opportunity they could have had was not conceding. I know that's a simple way to, do you know what I mean? But
yeah, I know what you're getting at, yeah.
Sam, you know, let's just say we're from the same kind of generation. Would you agree with me what I said at the beginning of the show, which is, you think Wednesday are the bigger Sheffield club than United, or not?
I would, based on my experience in my lifetime. I'm 43 years old. I started, I got the beginning of the Premier League. That's when I really started getting into football, when the Premier League started, basically. I did catch, about last season before the start of the Premier League. But yeah, I mean, in my time watching football, Sheffield Wednesday have definitely been the bigger club. I mean, I know Sheffield United were up for a little while as well, weren't they, in the Premier League? But no, Sheffield Wednesday were definitely there longer. And for me, you know, as an Arsenal fan, I mean, we had those clashes with Sheffield Wednesday in the cups. You know, the FA Cup and the League Cup final in the same year in '93.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Linegan scoring in extra, well, basically in you know, the extra time of the replay.
I know, and who can forget when Di Canio pushed a referee?
I was just going to say that my other big
Yeah.
memory with Sheffield Wednesday was with the time he pushed the referee, got the red card. He was pissed off and he pushed the referee. It wasn't a hard push. Of course, you should never touch the referee. It wasn't a hard push, but he just went tumbling, didn't he? And rolling along.
The way the referee went down was.
What was his name again? That referee, I forget his name now.
Oh, he's died now.
Yeah, it's going. Of course, yeah, he was in his.
I'll find out. Paul, is it Paul or something?
It wasn't Durkin, because Durkin was that redhead, wasn't he?
Alcock.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Alcock, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a big moment. That was. I remember that was a big
Keown being Keown. No, Winterburn it was, wasn't it? Winterburn was getting involved in everything.
Yeah. I mean, I just remember it's a big controversy back then. You know, Di Canio became hated. Di Canio was always a bit of a controversial figure, but he did the most incredible thing I think I've ever seen a footballer do. The best fair play thing I've ever seen a footballer do. Oh, Leeds are getting through again. Oh, no, he got tricked. I didn't get tripped. He got the ball. So Sheffield Wednesday countering now. Oh, he knocked it wide. But yeah, I was going to say, but Di Canio, the controversial figure, he did the most incredible fair play thing I've ever seen a footballer do when he played for West Ham.
Yeah.
That time the goalkeeper got injured. And he had a clear goal scoring opportunity on that cross, and he just caught the ball. He caught it and said, "No, the goalkeeper's injured. You know, let's stop." Incredible sportsmanship.
Yeah. Goalkeeper Paul Gerrard.
Yeah, he was injured. He was lying there injured, and West Ham played on and knocked the ball into the box. And Di Canio he had a clear header on an open goal, and he caught the ball and said, "No, goalkeeper's injured." Incredible sportsmanship.
When it went inside, High Redknapp lost it with him, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was quite fireworks apparently in a West Ham changing room.
Yeah, there's loads of stories of Di Canio, and he's the right character. No one gives two shites about Leverkusen, Ryan. No one gives two shites about those Krauts.
What's this? Oh, who they playing, man?
Don't know, and I don't care. I really don't care about the Bundesliga.
I've never rated the Bundesliga.
I mean, Bayern Munich are a good team. You got to hand it to them. They're always there in the Champions League, getting far in the Champions League. Incredible team normally, but yeah, I mean Leverkusen had that great season last season, didn't they? But I think they'll be coming back down to earth this season. But yeah, I agree. The Bundesliga is not nowhere near the Premier League, in my opinion.
Oh no.
And you see that by the players. I mean, how many German players have come to the Premier League and just completely flopped?
Oh, unbelievable! And that was my worry when Haaland came, to be honest. But he's proven different,
Yeah, he's just an exceptional player. But I mean, Timo Werner, I remember thinking, wow, this guy looks pretty good, and then he came to Chelsea and he couldn't fucking find the goal to save his life.
Oh, it's bad what that kid done to him in a restaurant the other day.
I didn't see that. What happened?
Oh no, he went up for like a selfie video, and you know, so Werner was in a restaurant with his family and all that.
Oh yeah.
And the kid goes up to him, says, "Look, you know, can I have a video?" And then on video, he says, "Can I ask you a question?" Werner says, "Yeah." He said, "Why do you miss so many goals and all that?" Do you know what I mean? And it's like, he's with his fucking family, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, you shouldn't. That's off limits. That is when a player's with his family, you know, it's off limits.
I know.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, it'd be tomorrow. Yeah, it'd be tomorrow. It'd be tomorrow my time, I think. I can't figure it out then. Anyway, Saturday 3 o'clock.
Saturday 3 o'clock here. That's going to be midnight your time, isn't it? Or maybe 7 at.
Yeah, midnight.
It's going to be midnight or 1 a.m. or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, so midnight my time. I'm 9 hours ahead of the UK, so I'm 8 hours ahead of you.
Right.
So
yeah,
right, I'm figure out who's my 3 o'clock. But I'm telling you now, guys in the chat, if you think I'm doing a late one tomorrow night, where it would be like fucking 3 o'clock in the morning type of time over here, you got another thing coming. I'll do a midnight.
The Arsenal game is the late kickoff tomorrow, so yeah, that would be 3. I think that would be
so many
3 o'clock your
time.
time.
Many people are do Arsenal games, so no problem.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I think it's a good idea you do the other games, you know, the ones that are not so covered.
Mm. I'm taking advantage of her still being in Spain now. You know, because once she's over here, it'd be no chance I'd be doing fucking watch-alongs at 4 o'clock in the morning. Do you know what I mean?
Of course not. I understand, mate. It's crikey. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, Ryan will be doing the game tomorrow, of course. He's always doing the watch-alongs. Go and watch that, everybody, if you're Arsenal fans.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Ryan. What I do, I don't know what it is now. Maybe it's because maybe I'm just used to it, if I'm honest with you. And living in Dubai, doing that holiday, you know, like 4 o'clock in the morning when you get like the morning call to prayer, and you hear all the hustle and bustle. I've got used to falling asleep when people are talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, you get used to that.
So, you know, I make sure I got something on YouTube, and then I'm falling asleep. So if I am in a background chat of that Arsenal podcast tomorrow, or that Arsenal watch along, Ryan, please, and I go quiet, it's only you guys haven't bored me to death, honestly. It's just I dropped off.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's when you get used to having a bit of noise in the background, that's when you normally you're used to sleeping. That's like what you're used to. It's hard to get out of that. When you have it all quiet, then it's weird. You can't really sleep, can you?
I know. It has been like that. It really has been like that.
Yeah, because you get used to it, don't you? It's like, oh, everyone's had a chance there, but they missed.
Well, I went for
long throw.
It's 2-0 now.
Long throw, and the header from the long throw just wide, short of the goal. It was close.
That was very close. I just seen that, man.
Yeah, it's close. I don't think Meslier, or whatever his name is, in goal for Leeds. I don't think he would have got to that.
Good power behind that.
Yeah, it was a good header. Yeah, I was going to say, you know, it's funny how it works that when I was young, about 10, 11, before we moved to Norway, we lived right next to our flat where we live, you know, me and my parents. We lived right next to a train station. and it's above ground, train station. And of course, the trains were going all day long, every 10, 15 minutes or so. And it's just amazing. You just get used to it. I mean, after a while, you don't even notice it. Just don't notice that it's there. The trains. It's really weird how you just, your body, you get used to it, and you just don't notice it's there anymore.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I forgot just how early over here I forgot how early they collect rubbish,
Yeah.
Whereas in the UK they do it in daytime and then they do it in rush hour in the UK.
Yeah.
So if you're unlucky, you'll be driving down a road when a fucking rubbish is collected and you're on your way to work. You're fucked. Do you know what I mean? You may as well call your boss. Whereas here they very, very early. And
they do it here as well. Here in Norway, they do it very early in the morning.
Yeah,
they do about
3, 4 o'clock in the
They do
morning.
about 6 a.m. They do about 6 a.m. here.
Whereas in Spain, is it house to house collection in Norway, Sam, or is it like community collection?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, it's like here and in the UK, every individual house would have their own.
Like they're big containers, like a container.
Yeah. Whereas Spain, it'd be like one at the end of each street, so then you'd have to.
No, here it's
take your rubbish to the.
Here it's it's mainly it's mainly there's big containers where all the rubbish is in, but they're separated into, because they do recycling here, so they're separated into the different categories. But there's big like joint bins for each building basically. If you're in a big apartment block, it's all put together.
Okay.
You have to put it all in a big like container. Whereas houses will be done separately. That's the same in the UK, isn't it? If you're in your own house, they come and collect from you, don't they? But if you're in an apartment or a flat or whatever, you'll have a joint bin, won't you? A joint like the container area.
Spain, I think it's probably easier for them to collect as well. It's more
of course. I mean, it saves you. I mean, it saves you having to go to loads of different flats, doesn't it? Obviously.
Yeah. Ryan, I've got a question for you. Your thoughts on tonight's kits, Sam?
Yeah, we did. We covered the kits, didn't we, before the start of the season? Check that out on Ryan's channel. We was talking about all the kits for this season, the Premier League. It was surprising how many of the kits were absolute garbage. But I mean, this is Leeds' traditional yellow, isn't it? They look like a bunch of canary birds out there in their yellow kits. Boring kits. Not really.
Back to the old.
I don't like the new Leeds logo. I'm sorry, I don't. The new Leeds logo they're using is terrible. I miss the old one. I quite like the old one. And then for Sheffield Wednesdays, again, it's just. I suppose you can't really veer that much away from your traditions, can you? I understand that you can't all of a sudden.
Hey, you're talking to a Cardiff fan here. We went from blue to red.
Yeah, I know Cardiff made an absolute mess up, didn't they? But normally you stick to your traditions. You got to keep to your same colours, haven't you? There's not really that much you can do with it, to be honest. But I mean, the Sheffield Wednesday kits look very plain as well. Not really that awesome, but what can you say? I mean, they can't really, like I said, they can't really make something completely different, can they? Because it's the traditions, isn't it?
I wonder if other teams who play in stripes have the same, because there's a theory or something with Celtic fans, and they used to say, "No, I'm going back a few years, so you please don't include the last 10 years, maybe, or 15 years." But what Celtic fans used to say, when Rangers were much stronger back then, probably at the time of Di Canio and all that, where Rangers were the stronger team of the both then. Back then they used to say, even with the sponsorship, never break the stripe.
Yeah.
And that was like Leeds on the attack.
Is that why they did hoops? They always had hoops, didn't they, Celtic?
Yeah, never break the stripe. And they said it was for a while. Every time an advertiser would break the stripe, you know, as in go out of the green into the white or whatever it was. Do you know what I mean? They wouldn't win the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds strange. Sounds very strange. I was just going to say, the only team that sort of, in terms of their kit, that's done something a little bit different, but managed, to stay with their traditional colours, look and that is Crystal Palace. Their kit this year, I quite like what they've done. They've got the blue and red stripes, but the stripes are like they got a pattern to them, and it looks really nice in my opinion. That was one of the kits we ranked as the best. The new Crystal Palace home kit. They've actually done something with the stripes. It looks a little bit different.
Okay. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. They went Barcelona a few years ago. They went from a traditional stripes, didn't they, to check to like corners, wouldn't they?
I think it was yeah. It rings a bell. Yeah. Changed it around a little bit.
Yeah. Still with the original colours, though.
Yeah. It wasn't like you said, Cardiff. Their owner was batshit crazy, wasn't he?
Etu days, maybe. I don't know.
Cardiff changing their colours. That was just crazy.
That ended me with my season ticket.
Yeah, I know. And I don't blame you. That's just disgusting, isn't it? What they did there.
So everyone is now on the left-hand side.
Yeah. Called for a penalty in the box there, but no.
Come on, man. Get up.
Not a penalty in a million years. This feels like he's been knocked over there, the Sheffield Wednesday striker. If he's a striker, I'm not sure. Ugbo, whatever his name is. But nope, not a penalty. He just fell over. He just fell over. Get up, you woman. Tell you what, Leeds are doing well on their attacking. They play it out wide.
Yeah.
They're very good at getting out wide, and then they get down wide, and then they play it through into the box. They're very successful.
Well, last year, this manager, Sheffield Wednesday, he took over when they needed like 12 points of safety in the last few games, and he done it. Do you know what I mean?
That's good.
So I don't know if he done many changes during the pre-season, but it looks as if they're going to be down at the lower end of the championship on his performance.
Yeah, today they've struggled a lot. Today they don't look very good, to be honest. Credit to Leeds. Leeds have played quite well. Yes, Sheffield Wednesday are playing. They're leaving a lot of players up high. And Leeds are very good at exploiting, getting behind Sheffield Wednesday. But I understand Sheffield Wednesday, because when you're 2 goals down, you need to try and get goals, don't you?
Yeah.
You can't sit back and defend a 2-0 loss.
No. Well, by Bannon, I don't even think I've touched the ball since Leeds went 1-0 up.
No. Sheffield Wednesday playing very narrow. It's very surprising to see they play very narrow, and Leeds are just getting wide all the time, getting around them. You'd think Sheffield Wednesday would do something about that, but
yeah, there you go. Nice ball. Near Sheffield Wednesday player, then to that kid was a good 10 yards.
Lovely attack again by Leeds. Nice shot, and Jeremy Beadle in goal has saved it. think it's Dan James again.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, shot from Dan James. Good save of the
Looked
goal.
lively.
Looks like it was going wide, but the goalie had to save it.
So I'll have to look what games I can do tomorrow or later on tonight or whatever.
Well, there's a big you might want to try covering one of the games. Probably not everyone else is doing. I mean, Man United are playing early, aren't they? The early kickoff is Man United. Probably no point doing that. But yeah, one of the 3 o'clock games. Yeah, you probably cover one of them.
Well, I have 3 o'clock games.
I can check for you if you want.
No, I'll get it up now. Here you go.
I'm gonna have a look myself, just out of interest. Yeah, you got Brighton, Man United's the early one. I was talking about Crystal Palace. They're playing West Ham tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Southampton, Forest, Tottenham, Everton, City, Ipswich.
Oh, I tell you what, I'll show you something now. It always gives an excuse, really, whenever this game comes up. Hang on, I need to find this for a minute. A classic West Ham fan interview, right?
Oh yeah.
Hang on. There you go. 1 second. Right, I'm going to share this, yeah? Now, what happened? I'll give you a bit of background to this. What happened was that I think West Ham were either winning or they were drawing last minute. And the last minute, they conceded, right? So they either lost in the last minute or drew in the last minute, right?
Yeah.
And then, so this is what was, here we go. On share screen. Going a few years ago now, because Mark Noble was actually playing, so.
All
right, can you see it?
Coming up now, there we go.
I came in the second half, right? Anyway, what was that second goal all about? Eh?
That's the problem.
I was right in the corner there with Antonio. He's crossed it in. He's got one of their players, and then all of a sudden they score.
The problem is
97 minutes, 97 fucking minutes. Excuse me, 97 fucking minutes. Right? What the fuck? Right? They get how much? They get paid? How much do they get paid a week? 100 grand, 50 grand a week, right? And they didn't even fucking come over and give us a shirt, right? Because you know why they didn't do that? Because they're fucking embarrassed. They should have come over there, right? They should have come over there and give us the fucking shirts, right? They get paid 50, 100 grand a week, right? We come up here, like we pay a fucking fortune to get here, and then can't even be bothered to fucking give us a shirt. They don't fucking pay for the fucking shirt. They could give us their fucking underpants, their fucking shirts, their fucking shorts, their fucking socks, right? And then don't give us fuck all. And if they fucking say this, I'm fucking fuck off. I'm telling you, right? And when I come out here, I want every fucking shirt next time I come here. They come here and they go, there he is, full-kit wanker. Give him a fucking shirt. But I'm telling you, they're fucking dog shit. And if they don't pick up their game, we'll be fucked. We'll be playing them in South London, fucking Millwall. Right? And that's it. I've got to go. I've got to have a beer.
Fucking hell, I think he needs to go straight to the fucking emergency. He does. I think he's having a heart attack. Bloody hell, he completely melted down. That was brilliant. He wanted his shirt, he wanted his shorts, he wanted his underwear.
Great, man. It's great.
That guy was absolutely melting, wasn't he? He was melting.
That is, they equalised or something in the last minute. And,
it was 2-2. Yeah, it was 2-2. It said it was Crystal Palace, West Ham 2-2. Yeah, And that's the game tomorrow as well. Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, funny man.
That was brilliant. I mean, he was
I can't go.
completely-
I need a beer.
He was so angry. Oh, it was fucking brilliant to watch. He wanted his shirt, he wanted his socks, he wanted his underwear. He's like, they don't pay for it. They don't pay for it. Oh, next time I come in, I want all their shirts.
And then when that guy tried to grab him, wait, fuck off.
So he wanted all the players to just basically strip naked. So they're just all naked on the pitch, giving him the sweaty fucking underwear, all the fucking skid marks in it.
So because of that, I may actually do a watch along for a West Ham game tomorrow. Maybe.
Oh, you definitely need to show that tomorrow before the game. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. Anyway, I see BX is in the house. Big up BX. And you know what? BX,
That's
buddy.
right.
Let me tell you something, Brownie. BX, and I'm gonna say this, BX. You know what I'm talking about? BX got fucking dug out on X, or Twitter as it used to be. It's called X now.
Yeah.
BX got fucking dug out by Spike Lee.
Wait, what?
Spike Lee, the famous American director. You know who he is, don't you? Film director.
Nah.
Oh, mate, very famous film director in America. Made a lot. He's African American. Made a lot of African American based themed films.
Oh,
a lot of really good films. You've probably seen one or two of them at least, probably. Spike Lee. He's got glasses. Anyway, he's an Arsenal fan. And there was pictures of him from the last game in Brooklyn. He lives in Brooklyn in New York. And all the Brooklyn fans were together, in this pub they normally go to. And he was there with them. And they all took a picture together afterwards, after the game. Arsenal won 2-0 against Wolves. And anyway, BX is like, oh, great to see I'm paraphrasing now, basically. Yeah. But BX is like, oh, great to see Spike Lee there. But he's like, but why weren't you there when we weren't that great or whatever, And basically, Spike Lee actually answered him, actually replied and said, "Oh, I supported Arsenal way back in the days from when from before Thierry Henry." Oh, it was brilliant. He actually got a reply from Spike Lee.
Yeah, well done, mate. Well done.
Oh god, that was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. BX is famous now on X.
Ryan says, grown men begging for a shirt.
Oh, no, you'd think he's 10 years old. Oh, can I have your shirt? Can I have your shirt?
Yeah, so maybe because of that, just finished work.
Yeah, VXR. That was funny. I laughed when I saw that.
Spike Lee is riding the cocktails of Arsenal.
Coattails, riding the coattails.
Yeah. Sorry, it's still too early in the morning. He said Thierry Henry.
Yeah, no, it's so funny. BX is like, oh, man, I'm gonna have a little dig at Spike Lee here. I'm gonna have a little dig at him. He's a glory. He's a glory supporter, And Spike Lee actually replies to him. That's fucking brilliant. Yeah, if you Google him, you might recognize him.
Yeah, probably will.
Well, we're in the 84th minute now. Sheffield Wednesday have done fuck all. Leeds are definitely on top in this game. Fucking hell, that reminds me. I don't know if I'm following. I think you're following BX on X. Let me check. Let me have a look. Do. There we go.
Right. Is he on?
No. Yeah, I think I'm not sure if I'm following. I'm just got to check now. At BX Gunner. BX Gunner. BX Gunner, what's your X handle? I'm trying to look for you. BX Gunner 81, and it's not.
Oh, hang on. And Ryan says, "Oh, by the way, Genius has held his hands up tonight and admitted being a fat." I don't know. I did take a picture of him with a video last night or this morning.
He deserves it, doesn't he? He absolutely deserves it.
I can't. You know what? Talk sport. It just shows how gutter they are. Really, they knew it was going to come out, and they still had him on so that they could interview him when it was coming. At the moment it actually come out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. When I search for BX, is he? When I search for BX Gunner 81 on my X thing here, he doesn't come up. For fuck's sake, man.
Well, you was actually live on air when the news broke, but they knew about the issue before you went on air. But he was actually live on air on Talk Sport when the news broke. Sent a picture. One second.
BX, what's your X handle? I mean, it's supposed to be BX Gunner 81, but you're not coming up.
Oh, you admit it now. Hi, Spencer. Hope you're well, bro. Hope you're well. Spencer likes getting into the chat on Facebook, I tell you.
Facebook.
BX, you got Twitter. Don't think.
Why the fuck did he ever respond to you then? He was on X.
I don't know.
What the fuck's going on?
Come the last 2 minutes, and Leeds have got this wrapped up. But Sheffield Wednesday got a free kick.
Yeah,
on Instagram, he says, on Instagram.
Oh, it was Instagram. Fuck me, that's where he's replied to you, right? It was Instagram.
What's your I'm a good talk.
Right.
Controversial. He is controversial, but you know what? Controversial helps me out, mate, to be honest, because it creates conversations on Facebook.
It's true. It's true. It's all the funny stuff and the controversial stuff. It gets all the clicks.
Yes. They paid me to yesterday, actually. Facebook.
What did you say, Dave? What?
Yeah, they paid me yesterday.
Oh yeah,
The most I've had, but next month will be more.
that's from all
1,000.
the that's from all the like the clips you're sharing, isn't it?
Yeah, 1,600 US dollars was uh was my payment yesterday.
That's pretty good.
That's mad, isn't it? It's mad.
That is mad.
It's on about 1,004 at the moment. But we still got a week of this month to go.
Yeah,
You know, so
that's crazy how much you get out of those clips.
I know. Instagram. I don't know whether you need to be an American citizen to get paid by Instagram. I don't know. Some people
I
say
don't
yes,
use.
some people say no.
I have an Instagram account, but I don't use it. It's just too much. I mean, I use X and I use Facebook, and that's it. I mean, all the other stuff, they're just too much.
You know, Instagram. I'm telling you, mate. Instagram is just fucking constant notifications on the phone. The constant notifications.
The thing with Instagram is like it's like a lot of the football players and that they use that a lot more in terms of like showing pictures of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, if you're following a few footballers, you can see a lot more on Instagram. But yeah, I mean, I don't really use it. It's not. I use X a lot more and Facebook a lot more. But yeah, there's just too much of that social media stuff. I mean, it's bonkers.
Yeah. When I first started, how long did they first start paying me, Sam? It was about what, 4 months ago or something.
Yeah, you started a while before that though, didn't you? But yeah, you sort of.
Yeah, and I just had an invite. I had an invite after some big views on a couple of videos, and so it started off about $300, and then it went to $600. The month before last went to 800. Then last month it was 1,600. This one, I'd be disappointed if in the last week I don't get 2,000. I would be disappointed. I'd be angry actually, but.
Yeah, no, I mean it's those clips they produce a lot. You get a lot of views, you know, and the clips have they're linked to advertisement, aren't they, and all of that. So obviously, the more views you get, the more advertising revenue you get, and you post a lot of popular clips. You know, Facebook has got a lot more reach than a lot of the other platforms. You know, it's so easy on Facebook to get that reach. It seems. Compared to like YouTube. YouTube's horrible for monetization. I know a few people who are monetized, and they just say it's so hard to, you know, you basically got to get millions of views to be paid decently.
Well, before I went on that holiday, what I was doing about maybe £400-500 a month. I think at best it was 500. You know, so I don't know. But I tell you what, right? There's a clip, and it's basically a sketch, an old British comedy sketch on Instagram. I got it on Facebook, but on Instagram it blew up, and it's about a woman football presenter interviewing two elderly or two former football greats, and they like, where's the bloke, darling? Where's the bloke? Yeah, you know, and just taking a piss really about her being a woman involved in football.
It's amazing the stuff that gets popular, isn't it? When the game's over, and the final was still 2-0 to Leeds. Congratulations.
You never
Congratulations,
believe.
Tom.
You never believe, right? But some of the people who have liked it, and there he goes. There you go. There you go. There he is.
Hey.
It's a nice bit of business.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, Sheffield Wednesday had that header from that long that long throw, but that was about it, really. I mean, there wasn't really much else they produced, was it?
Did you not hear that Sheffield Wednesday won the championship a couple of Sundays ago when they beat Plymouth 4-0? Did you not hear Danny Roll, the best manager ever? Sheffield Wednesday were going to get promoted, going to get the top 6. I know my point is very early days, of course, but I'm still going to mock them for getting ahead of themselves.
Yes,
Because
that's exactly what you need to do. That's exactly right.
Nah, hey, that first goal
fuck
killed
Sheffield
them, mate.
Wednesday. Yeah.
That first
No,
goal killed them.
what really killed them was turning up against Leeds United thinking they were going to win.
Well,
Is that too far?
Leeds United first win now, isn't it? So you're off the blocks.
Yeah. To be fair, we do have more points at this stage than we did last season because we only ended up with 2 draws from the first 3 games last season.
Yeah, you drew with
so now we've got 5 points. That's true.
Cardiff,
that's true.
you beat them in the opening game.
Yeah.
It's a long way to go. It's a long way to go, isn't there? But Tom, I've got a question for you.
May feels like 40 years away. Sorry, go ahead, sir.
Anyway, I'm looking at this new logo of yours that you have.
Do you mean the penis badge?
And I'm just saying, what's the deal with this logo? What's it supposed to represent? I don't get it. What is it? What is it?
It was the logo from the 70s, Tom, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the logo from the Leeds kit in 1974 when we won the championship, not the football championship, the actual Division 1, like the Premier League equivalent, and then got in the Champions League final. So, or the European Cup final, as they called it then. So, yeah, it's a throwback. They call it...
Before we go any further, let's add to that. When you got to the Champions League final, your fans did not like the final result and they smashed Paris up. Let's just put that in as well.
Of course, Brownie had to talk about that. That's his expertise.
What you mean where we had a goal disallowed simply because Franz Beckenbauer asked the referee to disallow it? That's literally what you see on camera. We score a goal. There's nothing within that passage of play and we're talking like the 70s. So it's not like now where like you even breathe on a player and the defender might get the decision. Like in 1974, you probably had to shoot someone and you're not even going to get booked for it. But no, Franz Beckenbauer walks up to the referee and he's like, he's talking to him in German, I presume. Well, I don't know. He's not going to be talking to him in Bosnian, but talking to him, and then all of a sudden he just turns around and goes, "No goal," and it's like, "What? Wait, what?" I mean, that's what I would have done. I did nothing. I weren't even developed in my father's testicles at this point. I presume, but still. Anyway, sorry, that went a bit left field. But yeah, so they call it the smiley badge, but the internet and meme culture has, in my opinion, quite fairly said, well, it looks like head of a penis.
But what I'm trying to ask is, what is behind the logo? What's the thought process behind the design of the logo?
Well, I personally think it's a decision to, you know how like a few of the Adidas kits from last week's kit show, Ryan was like, "Oh, this is a retro away kit. This is based on like Nottingham Forest's like European Cup win kit or whatever."
I think it's trying to for that. I'm not questioning the fact that it's retro. The actual design of the logo itself back in the day when it was designed. Yeah. I'm asking, what is the thought process behind the actual design of the logo itself?
Probably drugs. I'm not sure.
I'm not going to say. It looks like someone's they've started on a logo and they've had a stroke and basically they've died and that's been sent in and that's been used.
It's funny you said stroke because I thought maybe they couldn't reach hard enough. Because anyway, so yeah, but still, no, I actually don't know what the thought process behind the original creation. But I imagine someone went, "Oh, it looks like a smiley face," and they went, "Yep, that's totally what we meant." Yeah.
Yeah, we'll use that because that's better than penis.
I just googled it, right, and it kept because Don Levy's time it came out.
Yeah.
And it said, like he thought it was ahead of its time, as it was for the intention, because it was smiley face, intention of gaining acceptance from a public outside West Yorkshire. Well, obviously, Leeds back then, and as they are now, are one of the most hated teams in.
Fucking foul.
And
Sorry.
well, it probably would have been the same time when Leeds. You're on about kits and all that, and when Leeds turned into playing white, that was Don Levy's idea as well, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, Leeds had the first replica kit ever in football. We created the idea of working with Admiral to create a shirt that could be sold. So all you top 6 bastards with your like, oh, we sell millions of shirts a year. You can thank the big Don Revy for that one. Because he was the one that had the idea that we could sell these things.
So, Spencer says, I can't remember, it was before my time, mate. But before they went all white under Revy, because Revy's thinking was
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid win everything. We are going to go the same colour as them. That's what his thinking was in the 70s. Were they all yellow? Were all yellow for the home?
Generally, Leeds kits before then would have been variations on yellow, blue. I think there was a lot of people. It makes me laugh when people like complain about red on the kit, because Leeds used to have a red away kit in like 1970 or one of those years. Like it's a very long time ago, but sooner than a lot of people would think it is. We played in a red away kit, but so when I see Leeds fans like, oh, I don't like this red on the kit because of what it means, it's like, well, what does it mean? Because to me, it means 20 million a season from Red Bull.
Yeah, my camera doesn't like the light here now.
I mean, I could be wrong on that, but obviously people are free to like what they like and what they don't. It does make me laugh. It's like, because we've had about 3 kits now in the last 20 years that have had red on them. So, like, people should, in my opinion, get over it a bit. But, sorry, Sam. Go on, mate.
I was just going to say, you're saying sorry, I'm just letting everyone know my camera, when there's poor lighting, my camera just stops showing a picture because there's not enough light. So I'm just going to have to turn off the camera. But anyway,
no worries, right?
What I was going to say was, you're saying this logo's like a smiley face. Basically an ecstasy pill, then. Is that what we're talking about? It's a fucking ecstasy pill, the logo.
What, the person that designed it? Yeah, probably. That's probably what they were on when they made it, yeah.
It also looks like a camel toe.
Hey, it was legal back then. It was legal.
But yeah, still, I will say I don't approve of the Friday night kickoff, but I approve of it a lot more than the Saturday morning kickoff. And basically, if you win the Friday night kickoff, your weekend tends to go a lot smoother.
That's true. That's true. There's less women bashing and drug taking.
Well, listen.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna be. I want to do this again. I'm going to be doing a watch along later. Crystal Palace, West Ham, and whenever I think of this, then I think about this. I think about this West Ham TV interview.
Oh, you're not showing it again, are you?
Yeah, I am. Come on.
Oh,
I don't think. Come on, Tom, did you see it earlier?
You made me watch it last night, Rowdy.
No, different one now. Different one.
Okay.
Right, a bit back on info, yeah. A bit back on
funny, to be fair.
Crystal Palace get a late equaliser, right? And then after the game, West Ham Fan TV goes interviewing, yeah. Right, 1 second.
Oh, it's brilliant what he says. This is funny. This fan absolutely melts down.
I came in the second half, right? A couple of beers, go in there. Anyway, what was that second goal all about? Eh?
That's the problem.
I was right in the corner there with Antonio. He's crossed it in. He's got one of their players, and all of a sudden they scored.
The problem
Like
is
97 minutes, 97 fucking minutes,
When you-
excuse me, 97 fucking minutes, right? What the fuck? Right, how much do they get paid? How much do they get paid a week? 100 grand, 50 grand a week, right? And they didn't even fucking come over and give us a shirt,
No.
right? Because you know why they didn't do that? Because they're fucking embarrassed. They should have come over there, right? They should have come over and give us the fucking shirts, right? They get paid 50, 100 grand a week, right? We come up here, right? We pay a fucking fortune to get here, and then can't even be bothered to fucking give us a shirt. They don't fucking pay for the fucking shirts. They could give us their fucking underpants, their fucking shirts, their fucking shorts, their fucking socks, right? And then don't give us fuck all. And if they fucking see this, I'm fucking fuck off. I'm telling you, they're right? They want to come out here. I want every fucking shirt next time I come here. They come here and they go, there he is, full kit wanker. Give him a fucking shirt. Because I'm telling you, they're fucking dog shit. And if they don't pick up their game, we'll be fucked. We'll be playing them in South London, them fucking Millwall. Right, and that's it. I've got to go. I've got to have a beer.
You wanted their fucking underwear. Jesus Christ.
That is wild.
Oh, fucking.
Jesus.
I just wonder if he was your neighbour, Tom. I just wonder if he was your neighbour.
He's, I was going to say he's not a neighbour I would be asking for sugar anytime soon. But my favourite bit of it was when he went, they're earning 50, 100 grand. I was like, how much? That was a wild moment.
I want all their fucking shirts.
50, 100 grand. It's like, write that out on paper, please, sir. Incredible.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Yeah, no, it's funny, man. Funny.
That guy absolutely melted.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a watch along tomorrow. Palace West Ham. So,
Yep.
guys. Listen, I'm going back to bed. I hope you don't
Yeah.
mind. I hope you guys
Don't blame you. Don't blame you.
Don't blame you.
Thanks, everybody. Many thanks for supporting the channel and joining me and just helping me out really as well. Please hit the like button, guys in the chat. Many thanks for joining, Mr. Tom. Keep on smiling until you play fucking Cardiff. Then we'll fucking do you over. And Sam, many thanks as well, much appreciated.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers, been fun. It's always fun with a little watch along. Cheers for having me. Have a good evening, everyone. BX mentioned it as well. Tom, what shows you on coming up, Sam?
I believe I will be going on the stoop where I will impart some of the worst betting advice known to man. I've also been asked to provide a top four and the points that those teams will earn this season, and I think I've come up with a rather interesting pick. Spoiler, it's probably not going to happen, but a certain individual down Suffolk would absolutely love it if it did. But anyway, they need some pleasure in their life, seeing as they're too busy married to their sisters and all that. But anyway, sorry, don't say that out loud.
What time is that, Tom? What time?
It will be in 2 hours' time. You'll be asleep, sir. You need to go back to bed, sir.
Yeah, yesterday I got about midday before I went to the gym. But yeah, if I can, I will. Sam, how about yourself? You on the trip tomorrow? Tom,
Yeah, I'm on the road trip tomorrow with Gary and probably Tom as well. Tom, are you on the road trip tomorrow?
Well, Leeds won, so I'm very likely to be on there. Yeah.
Yep. Understandable. Yep. No, so myself and Tom will be on the road trip with Gary tomorrow. That's at 3 p.m. UK time, isn't it?
Yeah.
That sounds correct. I had to do the thinking. It was like I fucking come up with the time concept. So no, quite right. So Sam, is that 4 o'clock for you or 5?
That's 4 o'clock for me. Yeah, 1 hour ahead over here.
No problem. No problem. And then other than that, if you don't mind me saying, I'll be doing Leeds United show on Sunday, which I think I'm within my rights to, because it's been a while since we've done one where we won a game. So you know.
Well, I'm doing a watch along of Cardiff or Swansea Cardiff. So what time is that Leeds show, Tom?
Well, Swansea versus Cardiff is not being played at 9 p.m. on a Sunday night, so I suspect we will not be clashing, sir.
No. Well, it'll be 6 a.m. That'll be 6 a.m. So I should actually be up at that time. So I'll join you. I'll be in the chat. Oh.
Yeah, we have been having some good fun. We've been having some successful times. People's definition of success is obviously different, but
yeah,
you know, I still think it's just nice. I'll put out something on the Sunday night that gets more than 0 viewers, which is always fun.
Good show. Good show.
Plus, Russ Morgan always has questions and memes and stuff. So you know, is what it is. Good fun. Let me look at your comment section. Oh, BX Landers commenting. Hello, BX. How you doing, sir? So I'm streaming on my phone. It's very different. You have to I can't look at the chat without looking at the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is obviously different to when you're on a laptop, but is what it is.
No worries. I'm going to knock on the head. No, I'm really tired. I need sleep, man.
Good stuff. Have a good night.
Thank you very much, guys. Many thanks. Until next time.
It's a pleasure seeing you again, Mr. Greenwood. Have a good night, Brownie.
You too, buddy. Have a good one.
Take care, guys.
Cheers.